Okay, this is a blaster in its natural environment. In particular, this is my blaster, Spicy Electron. She is electricity devices. When I set out to make a blaster, I knew that I didn't want a blapper, and I wanted something that was just a little weird. So this is what I came up with. It's almost an anti-blapper. It's I guess like a get the fuck away from me build. And here's her enhancements. Actually, before I do that, I guess I just want to talk about like what I was trying to do, what worked, what didn't work, and what I ended up doing. I had this idea of using fold space to teleport enemies into trip mines and remote bombs and things like that. And it seemed like a really great idea. It didn't work out so great. It works. It's always kind of messy. And when you fold space on some enemies, well, first of all, you're gonna miss some. And second of all, the ones that arrive around you in melee range, there's gonna be a second or two before the bombs go off where the enemies have a chance to attack you. And I was building, for recharge and not necessarily defense. And so that was working about as well as you can imagine. And then I was doing another build because I decided that I didn't like Voltaic Sentinel and Gun Drone. I just felt like they weren't doing a whole lot for me. And so I was trying some other things, and it was very much a jump in and try to nuke everything. And the problem that I ran into, of course, with the council is that, after everything dies, you get these enemies reviving themselves and turning into bosses. And, at that point, I had pretty much shot my load, and I, had nothing that I could do except get pounded on. So I went back to the drawing board, and I came up with this, and this seems to be working. You stay at range, like a blaster. I tried to get at least some range defense, and then I'm using like repulsion field to kind of keep enemies away. When enemies get too close, they get punished with trip mine. And so since I went back to, just being a ranged blaster, I decided to take the gun drone and Voltaic Sentinel again. And I got rid of the remote bomb because as much as I like it, it was just a little too finicky to use. I couldn't find like a really good way to leverage it, just with the way that I play, which is absolute garbage, by the way, my play style with blasters, as you will see. So Lightning Bolt gets Superior Defiant Barrage, 6-piece. Ball Lightning gets Superior Blaster's Wrath, 6-piece. Short Circuit gets 5 Synapses Shock and 1 Power Transfer, and that's just a damage recharge. Zap gets Sting of the Manticore, 6-piece. Charge Up gets Gaussian's Chance for Build-Up. Tesla Cage gets Superior Intome, 5-piece plus a Devastation Chance for Hold. Voltaic Sentinel gets Call to Arms, 6-piece. Thunderous Blast gets Ragnarok, 5-piece with the knockdown and the Positron's Blast energy proc. Caltrops is kind of a one-slot wonder. I love it. Field Operative, 2 Performance Shifters. One of them is the Endurance proc. 2 Luck of the Gamblers, and then the Panacea, Chance for Hit Points Endurance. Trip Mine gets Armageddon, 5-piece, plus the Knockback to Knockdown. A Gun Drone gets Expedient Reinforcement, 6-piece. I have Sprint with Celerity Stealth. Health has Miracle, Chance for Recovery, and Numina's Convalescence, Chance for Regeneration Recovery. Stamina has Performance Shifter, Chance for Endurance. Fly has Blessing of the Zephyr, Knockback Reduction. Hover has Luck of the Gambler, Global Recharge, and Shield Wall, the unique. Tough has Unbreakable Guard, 4-piece with the 7.5% max hit points. Weave has 2 Luck of the Gambler and 1 Kismet, +2 hit. Personal Force Field has 2 Luck of the Gambler, Temporary Invulnerability, has 2 Steadfast Protection, and those are, of course, the Knockback Protection and the plus defense, and then a Gladiator's Armor plus defense. Force Bomb has 5 Superior Frozen Blast, plus the Sudden Acceleration Knockback to Knockdown. Repulsion Field, slap that shit for knockback. And then Maneuvers has 2 Luck of the Gambler and a Karma knockback protection. I think that's it for enhancements. I'm gonna leave in all my deaths because, you know, I'm here to entertain. I will cut out the travel time. I say that because I know there's going to be deaths. I can promise you that. Get my toggles up. No, it's this room. Okay. I'm gonna try... I guess I'll just aim for the center of the group with a thunderous blast and hope for the best. Get repulsion field going. Get my incarnates going. I don't know that I want to summon my guys yet. They're gonna pull aggro. Okay, let her rip. I'll try to follow it up with like a force bomb or something to maybe get some knockback on whoever is left standing. Oh shit. The judgment. It jumped. It jumped. I'm dead. I'm so dead. Yeah, I didn't even make it through the door before I died. I don't know what your expectations for a blaster video are, but let me just set them right here. I am shit at playing blasters, so, you know, adjust your expectations accordingly. Alright, let's try this again. I don't know, I'm kind of thinking maybe I'll try to like pull him through this door. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just making this shit up. That's death number 2. I'm gonna turn the bosses off, and because it's council, I'm still gonna have bosses. I won't have to deal with them up front. I'm a coward, I know. I need to get through this damn mission for the sake of the video. So, and I don't want to struggle the whole way through. That's how it goes when I play a blaster. I'm a pretty good tank. I'm a damn good defender. I'm a fucking shit blaster. That sounds terrible. Is she a shit blaster or a shit blaster? I'm gonna fry him with Thunderous Blast and then try to send in... Maybe I'll do Judgment next. Okay. Is that repulsion field kicking in? Try and mitigate melee damage, which I don't have as much defense for. I mean, even my ranged defense, you know, isn't even capped. And then on top of that, I'm fighting +4. But I do have the Tesla cage to kind of keep lieutenants in check. And then when they turn into bosses, between the Tesla cage and just the endurance drain, I should be able to keep bosses neutered pretty well. Oh shit. I heard they're right outside. Okay. Oh, I forgot to summon my guys. Alright. Well, we didn't die, so that's a huge improvement. Force Bomb. I like Force Bomb. Pretty consistent knockdown. Decent damage. And it also does a little bit of a resistance debuff. And then, of course, Personal Force Field just allows me to kind of bubble up and give myself a minute to figure out how I'm gonna get out of this fucking situation. I'm gonna debubble and Thunderous Blast. And we'll see how well that goes. Take some inspirations. I can't believe that worked. Maybe I've just stumbled upon a new strategy. The surprise motherfucker strategy. Also known as the Coward's Gambit. Once you get their endurance bar down, they can't do anything. And if you just keep hitting them, they will not regen their endurance. I think he's alone. Get my incarnate back up. Thunderous Blast into Ion. Into Force Bomb. I think Force Bomb is kind of a waste. Okay, this is going much better. I think I've got a handle on it. I think I would like this character more on a team, not so much solo. Oh, as far as incarnates go, I always forget the incarnate shit. I am just doing, for my alpha, I'm doing vigor core. For interface, I'm doing reactive core. For judgment, I'm doing ion core, destiny, clarion. No one gives a shit about lore. In hybrid, I'm doing support core. I guess the one good thing about taking gun drone is that it will hold some aggro. So, yeah, I guess it's probably worth taking. Voltaic Sentinel, I'm still on the fence about. I just don't know what else I would take, to be honest. By the way, if you play City of Heroes, which, you know, if you're watching these videos, you probably do, I do have a channel in the game called Best of the Worst. It is public. You are welcome to join. Just use the channel search tool in-game, and you should find it if you just search for Best or Best of. I'd love to have you. So far, the last time I looked, there were like 80 people in the channel, 75, 80. But on a daily basis, I only ever see like maybe a couple dozen different names, and it just leaves me wondering who the fuck are the rest of these people that are allegedly have joined the channel, but I've never seen them. It's a mystery. I don't know. Maybe they're hiding? I guess that could be. But that's a lot of people. That's okay. You can lurk. I have no problem with lurkers. But we are friendly, and we would like to have you. We've done a couple task forces now. Well, a few of us, plus some randoms. And that's been a lot of fun. Because it's fun to do task force with people who actually talk and chat and joke around instead of just, you know, being silent. I think I'll wait for Thunder's Blast to come back up. I do like the recharge on this character. Just being able to use Thunder's Blast so often is nice. before I was so rudely interrupted. We get my incarnates back up. Yeah, repulsion field is surprisingly helpful for keeping things at a distance. You know, they'll get close enough to get a hit in, but then it kicks in and knocks them away. In one of the builds I had it slotted from knockdown, and it really just sucked. It didn't do anything. The enemy would just get up and start hitting you again, and it would take a few seconds for the knockdown to kick back in. That was a poorly aimed blast. That was my fault. I once again find myself in an awkward situation, so I'm gonna try the same thing. I'll debubble and try to blast. Did not work. Maybe this will. Did he go through the wall? Where is he? Oh. Here, have some trip mines. Oh, not again. Oh, okay. Oh, we made it to the end of the mission. Can we get through these probably last two groups without dying? I sure hope so. There we go. A successful mission completed by me on the blaster. Truly extraordinary. Yeah, that's it. There's a blaster. It's not my favorite, but it is the most searched for archetype by my viewers, so I hope you enjoyed watching me fail repeatedly. If you made it to the end, thank you so much. I really appreciate you. And I hope you have a lovely day.